What is up, guys? Quick update. I know I told you guys I was going to update you earlier, but right now I want to update you and let you know over the week since Thanksgiving up till today has been pretty damn amazing, pretty good. A really good week for all of the platforms that we're involved in. Regal Coin is doing exceptional as expected. Everything is still unlocked. I'm loving it. And Regal Coin is down from the previous amount that we were used to seeing. They're at 39.10. Subject to change as always. Crypto game is not it's not stable as most people are used to seeing. You know what I mean? Like if we look at Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin is at about there it is. It's almost 9,700. So, you know, it fluctuates from day to day, but so far it is pretty good. Like I said, I can't be more happy than I am now. And for the people that are in the same groups, the same programs, you know, with similar amounts, they are seeing it as well. Bitconnect is also doing really well. This is what we're looking at in our lending wallet over this week, which is pretty good to me. For others, you know, have a lot more money into it. It's nothing, it's pennies. But for me, with this amount of money invested, this is damn good in a week. You know what I mean? People talk about $1,000 a day. You know, to me, $1,000 in a week is amazing, considering that I still have a full-time job and I'm trying to hustle as much as I can with the time that I have. Chain Group is also doing pretty well. I went ahead and cashed out $542 today. It's been doing really well. I'm loving it. And, you know, Chain Group is doing really well. There are some other groups that or another group that I will be getting into soon. Xbots we'll be doing pretty soon. That's because Dragon Foundation is going away, unless something has changed that I don't know of. But for my knowledge, Dragon Foundation is going away at 20th of December, so don't make any more deposits until then. If you're in my group, I would suggest looking at strictly BitStrong, Xbots, or another group. That is going pretty well. As well as you guys may not know, Hextracoin is now finished with their ICO. As you can see, they are sold out of tokens. And this Hextracoin is basically aiming to do what Chain Group is doing on a bigger scale, meaning that they'll have their own token, but everything will be much more secure with the groups that they involve with their platform. And it's going to just be a much more secure platform for the smaller guys that are out there that are not as big as Bitconnect, that are trying to launch themselves into a bigger arena of the crypto space. So a lot of these guys, you know, Chain Groups have been catching flack for, you know, like Dragon Foundation bowing out. But, you know, a lot of people don't understand that a lot of these small companies, that are trying to make their footnote in the crypto space, they started out, or they're trying to start out this way. So even though they're gone, Dragon Foundation is gone, I'm sure we'll see them later in a bigger capacity. And you know, basically Chain Group is aiming to launch those types of those companies and programs that are trying to jumpstart themselves into stardom and trying to jump themselves into a better opportunity. So I'm sure we're not going to see the last dragon here to come. You know, they're going to be back bigger and better. So what does that mean? Hextracoin, like I said, they are done with the ICO. So look out for them. Stay up to date with their Twitter to see when the tokens hit the exchange. And it should be pretty well. It should do pretty good. I mean, like I said, we are looking for more things that are more secure in this space, that aren't necessarily regulated by the government, obviously. And they're aiming to do that. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see what they do in the upcoming weeks. Hopefully they will give us an update soon on to what their next move is as far as which exchanges they hope to be out on. But other than that, guys, like I said, it's been going pretty well. Decado coin doing pretty well. We have 100 and what is it? 170, I believe. What is it? Yeah, $170 in a loan, and we're collecting on that right now. Hextracoin is doing pretty well as well. Can't complain on that. Only have $290 in there to see how it's going to do before going ahead and making that jump to seeing what if we're gonna use the platform like we use the others. But so far so good. Can't complain. Need at least $100 to make another investment. But like I said, these platforms are all great. You know what they do is they serve to make us money. That's what they do at the end of the day. And what more can we ask for? You know what I mean? You get what you put in. Not all of us have the same amount of money to test all of the plethora of programs that come out, ICOs that come out. So if you do get a chance to invest in those, you know what I mean, consider yourself lucky, because there's always somebody else that is wanting to, but they can't necessarily right away. A lot of us have our money tied up in loans if you're doing the lending programs. But that's okay. You know what I mean? Your due time is not due yet. So just keep grinding, keep hustling, and eventually you'll get to the point where you can make more moves. But it's all about creating the passive income, versus just taking the passive income. You know, we can sit here and take all the passive income that we can, and at the end, if we're not investing it back into the crypto space, ultimately you're not making anything unless you've already got a ton of money in one of these programs. And that's what we're trying to do. USI Tech is going great. I've had a lot of people join the team and taking a big step and creating their own passive income, creating their own destiny, so to speak. And they're making strides, man. I mean, we have people making, buying 100 packs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just crazy. When you see the magic of 100 packs on USI Tech, you're gonna be floored, because the amount of time that's gonna take for you to get your capital, get that loan paid out. You're not gonna get your capital back at the very end, but you'll get it back in chunks each day. You'll see that it's actually doing you well. So like I said, crypto space is always changing. It's always evolving. 4 months in this game is like a year, you know what I mean? Like a regular year. So it's all about what you do, what moves you make, and your goals that you have. That's going to ultimately determine what you make, how much you make, and how satisfied you are, with the moves that you're making. So get a good game plan going, and you will succeed. You very well much succeed. So let's go ahead and hit transfer here. Creating transfer BC. Oh, so it looks like they hit the volatility cross. It looks like a lot of people might have been selling. So it's not going to be ready for another hour, which is fine. You know what I mean? It's fine. This is not money that we're banking on. If I was desperate for this money, I'd be freaking out. But it's going straight to the Bitconnect wallet. We'll check back with it within an hour, see what's going on. And but like I said, man, these things are changing constantly. There's a lot of people out there that are waiting for things to happen, but when those things happen, they're still not ready to jump in. Find your own resolve and do what you got to do to get in. But waiting and watching does nothing. You could be like these other guys out here that just talk about the news or talk about the market, but they don't ever tell you what they're doing in the market. That to me is fine and good, but at the same time, these are the people that you go to for your news, which is very good. They put out very good news, but at the end of the day, how much are those people putting in to the same space that they're talking about? I say the same thing about gaming. I was big into the gaming community, and I realized very quickly that there are people that play games and there are people that talk about games. There's always people that are willing to talk about the games, talk about the market, talk about crypto, talk about making money, but how many are actually making money? How many are out there actually losing money? How many are out there actually learning from the mistakes and the successes that they are involved in? You know what I mean? There are talkers and there are doers. Which one are you going to be? I've lost in this game, I've won in this game, and my goal is to continue winning while minimizing the losses. You're not going to get into this game and not lose. If you think that you are, you're wrong. And when you do lose, it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks, and you're going to want to get out. That's going to judge how you are in this space. That's going to judge what you do in this space. If you're going to lose and you're going to get out, then you don't need to be in this space to begin with. Save your money, go do something else safe, keep your day job, and do as well as you can with it. You know, for me and many others out there that watch my channel, that watch similar other channels, you know, we are grinding. We're grinding to make crypto make our lives better, make crypto alleviate a lot of the financial stress that many of us are going through. You know what I mean? And it's doing that for me. It's doing that for a lot of you guys. And it's going to do that for a lot of you people that watch this channel and watch similar other channels and see people take the plunge. You may say, oh man, that a guy quit his job. He's crazy. But you go to work every day like myself, and you hope that the job that you do is worthy enough for them to pay you that paycheck for the next pay period. Don't you just want to get to a place where you're making your own money? You're making your own decisions. You're responsible for you and yourself and your family, if you have one. And you're in direct control of how much you make based on the decisions that you make and the money that you invest. That's what we're all trying to get to. Most of us. Some people aren't. But I'm trying to get to the place where that when I go to work, I'm doing it just because I love to do it. And I love to do my job. But I want to get to the point where I'm not depending on my job's paycheck to survive every month, to provide for me every month. I'm trying to get to the point where when I go to work, I'm doing it strictly because I love it. I'm not even thinking about the paycheck, and I'm almost there. So if you guys are almost there as well, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Click the like button, jam it. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to others that are in a similar boat. You know what I mean? We're all trying to do this at our own pace. Make sure you join the teams and links with the links in the description below. Join those teams: USI Tech, Bitconnect, Chain Group. You know, there's so many that can create opportunities for you to earn daily on autopilot. And you don't have to do nothing but go to sleep. You don't have to do nothing but walk around, go to your job. And when you come home, you look at your wallets and you say, damn, this was a damn good day. You know what I mean? That's what we're in it for. That's what we're trying to do. We're all trying to change our lives for the better. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.